Welcome to Asian Star Trend. Our channel updates hot news about Asia's most popular stars. Please subscribe and comment to help us update better videos. Zhao Liying's new relationship exposed. From Feng Shaofeng to Zhao Deyin, her ambition is finally exposed. While others played the game, she rewrote the rules as other 85 flowers danced between tycoons, boyish idols, and capital games. She quietly stepped out of the frame. No scandals for publicity, no strategic marriages for leverage. Instead, she chose a path that aligns not with gossip, but with a long-term vision, one where her name would be remembered not as someone's wife, but as someone from the commercial romance with Feng Shaofeng to the unexpected creative spark with auteur Zhao Deyin. Her rumored relationships were less about love than they were about leverage. Not clinging to anyone's aura but borrowing just enough light to shine brighter on her own. Calculated? Maybe. Empowering? Absolutely. In an industry where female stars are told that marriage is their second reincarnation, she disrupted the reincarnation cycle altogether. Yang Mi married Hong Kong-backed Liu Keiwei. Angela Baby linked her fate to Huawei shareholder Wang Xiaoming. Tang Yan found comfort in the steady, resourceful Luo Jin. These weren't just love stories, they were business decisions. Dressed in wedding gowns, but she sidestepped the altar and ran toward the director's chair, the script table, the global stage. She didn't marry capital. She became it. What does that teach us? That sometimes the most radical choice for a woman in the spotlight isn't to love louder, but to live smarter. Her career is not a fairy tale, it's a blueprint, and for those watching, maybe it's not about who she's with but who she's becoming. A little scandal, a little stardust, and a whole lot of strategy. She's not just surviving the entertainment industry. She's rewriting what it means to win. Zhao Liying isn't chasing fairy tales, she's building a legacy in a world where celebrity relationships often double as business deals in disguise. Zhao Liying is a rare outlier. While others walk down red carpets arm in arm with heirs and shareholders, her choices whisper something bolder: ambition, not alliance. Her two high-profile relationships speak volumes. The first, with actor-turned-director Feng Shaofeng, blossomed during their collaboration on the hit period drama The Story of Minglan, a pivotal project that marked her shift from idol to serious actress. The second? Zhao Deyin, the elusive indie filmmaker whose works haunt Cannes and Venice, far removed from Zhao's earlier universe of pastel-colored rom-coms. Coincidence? Hardly. Zhao Deyin, an unfamiliar name to many, yet hailed on the global stage as Burma's Jia's Hank, made waves with haunting art house films like Ice Poison and The Road to Mandalay. His work is quiet, brutal, and deeply human, the polar opposite of celebrity-glossed cinema. For Zhao Liying, collaborating with such a figure doesn't just open doors, it reshapes her artistic identity. There's no family fortune here. No shares in media empires. Just two men whose creative influence marked turning points in her career. That's not a romance strategy, that's career architecture. It's almost ironic, in an industry obsessed with luxury weddings and power couples, Zhao Liying is crafting something far more subversive, a reputation built on range, not rings. And maybe, just maybe, that's what true reinvention looks like. Not swapping princess gowns for power suits, but trading fairy tale endings for auteur beginnings. For those watching from the sidelines, there's a quiet lesson: when you stop chasing the spotlight, sometimes you become it. When collaboration turns into chemistry. Zhao Liying and Zhao Deyin first worked together on the shadow play of Kia Yan, but what started as a professional partnership quickly gave rise to quiet speculation. On set and off, their dynamic felt different. It wasn't just the mutual respect, though that was evident. It was the way he lingered just a second longer when adjusting her microphone. The way he subtly pulled out her chair, shielded her from a swarm of reporters, and made space for her to speak not as a starlet, but as a serious artist. These weren't grand romantic gestures. They were small, consistent, unmistakably intimate ones. And then there was him, her son, affectionately called Xiong. Cameras caught Zhao Deyin, not once but several times, quietly spending time with the boy. A solo trip to the park. A snack run. A warm hand in a small one. No entourage. No PR team. Just the calm presence of a man children trust and a woman lets into her inner world. A director may cast an actress, A colleague may protect a co-star. But this was something else entirely. Their closeness challenges the usual scripts written for women like Zhao Liying, the ice princess, the fairy tale bride, the glamorous single mother. Instead, it hints at a subtler, more authentic rewrite, a partnership that unfolds in the quiet space between art and life. Is it love? Is it strategy? Maybe both. But one thing is clear, Zhao Liying isn't just navigating the entertainment industry. She's composing her own story and letting the world read between the lines. Why him? The calculated heart of a career pivot. So why Zhao Deyin? On paper, he's not the obvious choice. No dazzling looks, no massive commercial clout, barely a household name in mainland China. In an industry fueled by face value and financial firepower, Zhao Deyin would hardly make the short list of ideal partners romantically or professionally. But Zhao Liying has never played by industry rules. And when viewed through the lens of her career, the choice becomes strikingly clear. In recent years, Zhao has taken deliberate steps to shed her idol drama skin. From the story of Xingfu to Wild Bloom, she's moved away from light, romantic fare toward weightier roles in socially conscious, critically driven narratives. The transition has been praised, but in China's entertainment ecosystem, domestic recognition is only half the climb. The real proving ground? The international stage, and that's where Zhao Deyin's quiet power lies. A Cannes and Venice Film Festival regular, his work speaks the language of global cinema, introspective, raw, unflinching. His projects don't top box offices, but they do win juries. And for an actress like Zhao Liying, who has already conquered ratings and built a national fanbase, the next logical step isn't popularity. It's prestige. Being associated with Zhao Deyin isn't about red carpets. It's about credibility. To some, this pairing may seem puzzling, even mismatched. But to those who understand how the industry really works, it's almost poetic. A star who's done with being just a face, and a director who sees beyond it. This isn't about who looks good on her arm. It's about who helps her walk further, and in that light, the choice isn't strange. It's strategic brilliance wrapped in quiet rebellion. The door to Cannes and the price of walking through it. In Zhao Deyin, Zhao Liying may have found more than just a collaborator. She may have found a key beyond stardom. The actress who refused to settle. His films haven't just screened at Cannes, Venice, and Berlin. They've competed. And his actors often leave with more than roles. They leave with recognition. For Zhao Liying, long adored in China but still seeking international validation, this rumored partnership with director Zhao Deyin could break through her career ceiling. If it leads to global film festival exposure, she wouldn't just be evolving, she'd be ascending. But these kinds of alliances are rarely simple in Chinese cinema. The director-muse dynamic often blends brilliance with controversy. Think Zhang Yimou and Guang Li, Chen Cage and Chen Hong. When romance and artistry mix, the results can be powerful and polarizing. If Zhao Liying and Zhao Deyin are indeed a pair, the implications are clear. Her artistic trajectory could shift sharply. Less commercial drama, more auteur cinema. The idol rom-coms, the prime-time dramas, the star-studded productions she once dominated, these may fade in their place. Art house scripts. Quiet, intense films. Red carpets at festivals, not product launches. To some, that might seem like a retreat. But for Zhao Liying, who's already conquered domestic television, it might be a calculated trade. Fame for legacy, ratings for reverence. If it's love, it comes with risk. If it's strategy, it's her boldest yet. Either way, it's a gamble, one that could reshape not just her career, but what it means to be a modern Chinese actress. Zhao Liying's next chapter may test her fanbase and box office pool. A shift toward niche cinema could erode her commercial power. But creatively, it could be her most defining move yet. While many of her fellow 85 flowers remain locked in costume dramas and urban romances, Zhao is turning her gaze outward toward the world stage. Some color ambitious, others sharply pragmatic. But one thing is undeniable: Zhao Liying has never been content with stardom alone. Her every decision speaks to a deeper identity, that of a serious actress, one with vision and control. From rural beginnings to domestic ratings queen to possible international force, her rise has been anything but accidental. It's been built step by deliberate step, and that may be what sets her apart most. She didn't marry up. She didn't lean on tabloids or capital. She didn't play it safe. She climbed carefully, strategically, not for headlines, but for lasting relevance in an industry addicted to instant fame. Zhao Liying plays the long game now, poised at the edge of a new chapter. From Chinese household name to global outdoors muse, she reminds us that reinvention is not only possible, but powerful. She's not chasing the spotlight anymore, she's choosing where it shines.